Every spirit of fat belly, you must go this year. I cast you. I bend you, you spirit of fat belly. I bend you. I cast you. I chase you. I rebuke you. And I chase you into the deepest pit of hell. Oh boy. This thing is not easy. This year, I must have a slimmer belly.
Many people are struggling with belly fats just because they don't know how to reduce it the right way. Some people say I can make exercises and reduce belly fats. They make workouts every day. You find someone running 20 kilometers every day to reduce belly fats, but still they keep on persisting. In today's video, I'm going to show you the reason as to why you have belly fats, and we are going to look at the ways how to reduce belly fats. First of all, your body has two hormones that control your fatty deposition on adipose tissues. First of all, let us talk about adipose tissues. An adipose tissue is found below your skin, and for it, its importance is to mainly to store fats. It's like a fat store. If you have excess fatty acids in blood, they will be converted into glycerol and be stored into the adipose tissue. So, which hormones contribute to the deposition of these fats? First of all, we have insulin, and we again have cortisol. So, insulin is in your body, and for it, it is produced whenever you take sugars. Whenever you take whenever your blood glucose levels increase, maybe you have taken carbohydrates, maybe you have taken sweet things, they will be digested and be converted into glucose. So if your blood glucose increase, it means that your level, the insulin will be released. And where is this insulin produced from? It is produced from the pancreas. The pancreas has beta cells and alpha cells. Alpha cells produce glucagon. Insulin is produced by beta cells. So when your blood glucose levels are high, it means that the blood that is flowing to the pancreas will be with a lot of glucose, and it will signal the beta cells that are within the pancreas to produce insulin. So this insulin, for it in blood, it will reduce serum glucose by converting it into glucogen. So on adipose tissue, it will deposit fats on the adipose tissue, thus increasing fat deposition, or the layer of the adipose tissue to be big. Remember, I told you adipose tissue is like a fat store. Now around your stomach, you also have adipose tissue. So imagine insulin is bringing more fats on the adipose tissue. And how does it come about? When you take carbohydrates, the pancreas will be stimulated to produce more insulin. Remember, you are increasing blood glucose every time you are eating carbohydrates. So, but the pancreas will produce more insulin, and this insulin will be more sensitive to storing fats from your blood to the adipose tissue. So that's why you see that your belly is growing big and big every day, because you are eating a lot of carbohydrates. The carbohydrates are digested into glucose, increasing your blood glucose levels, and you find that you're producing a lot of insulin. Insulin is depositing fats on your belly. So how to solve this? Avoid eating a lot of carbohydrates. For me, I would advise you to take green vegetables. Yes, take greens, eat eggs, eat meat, which have less carbohydrates. You will not have fatty deposition on your adipose tissue, around the stomach, or even around the cheeks. Another hormone is cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. When you are stressed, it comforts you and releases you from stress. So this cortisol has a very big effect on fatty deposition. It also increases deposition of fats. So if you're stressed, that's why you find stressed people are becoming big, they have diabetes, so if you're stressed, you'll produce a lot of cortisol to comfort you. And cortisol also increases deposition of fats. So what is the solution of this? Have a sleep rhythm. Like if you are supposed to sleep like at 8 at night and wake up early in the morning, you can sleep at that real time, right? Because if you sleep like at midnight, you'll find out that cortisol will be produced in large amounts to make you sleep, right? So if you produce a lot of cortisol, you'll find out that you are also depositing a lot of fats around your belly. That is the hormonal part. What increases insulin? It might be a tumor. If I can take you back to insulin, a tumor on your beta cells can produce hyperproduction of insulin, but the most thing is glucose levels. So reduce the glucose levels by reducing the intake. So you are wasting time making exercise. You have been wasting a lot of time making exercise. I'm not saying that you stop making exercise, but exercise has its own importance, not related to belly fat reduction. Continue making exercise to make your body grow stronger, to do what, to be physically fit, but I'm not discouraging you from making exercise. You can make exercise, but it won't reduce your belly fat. Sometimes I see people tying their belts tightly around the stomach to reduce the belly fat, but instead you can use the insulin reduction and stabilizing the cortisol levels in your body, and you reduce the belly fat. I sign out, Dr. Deus.